What's up everyone, it's Ojh&x and we're back at it again, and this one is going to be Beast Week, Old Murk-Eye Dungeon Deck, level 26, red difficulty. Here's the deck, Old Murk-Eye himself. I don't think he's very good in this particular run, apart from maybe the last boss where you can obviously flood the both sides to get as many light bulbs as possible. But on the second boss where there's that kind of poisonous gas, or all these extra mini spawning don't do much for you at all. We've got Chimera in there doing the double poison. Prowler being one of our fast tanks, especially good on the second and final bosses. We've got the Footman in there with the fortification talent, Quillbore in there with the quicker deployment tunnel vision talent, Batrider with the splash damage to get rid of as many of those squad minis in this one as possible, and then Pyromancer as probably one of our main damage dealers with the Pyroblast talent. Now I'm going to crop out most of us selecting the relics in the interest of time. So the relics that we do go for though is the Light Feather, which is that flying minis evade the first attack against them. Strange Dust, which means that squads summon one additional mini from another random squad. And finally, we've got the Bone Whistle, which playing your leader summons 2 skeleton mages. So that is the deck itself. This is a level 26. We are average level 24.1, average cost 3.4. Let's have a look at the run. First boss then, so the aim of the game here will be to get as many chests as possible, get hold of that central meeting stone and keep hold of it, and if we can, get a Chimera with one of those belts, and this will be done and dusted pretty quick. So from the off, we're going to split our Footmen, because sometimes the AI sends a load of stuff around the top, just like them angry chickens, which are going to pop around there. So we're going to try and do something about that. I may well have just sent Murk-Eye to an early death, which is exactly what I've just done. But we are contesting both of the chests. It's a little bit loud. Let's turn that down. And we've managed to get both of those chests. That's a good start for us. We're going to drop a Quillbore there to distract the Harvest Golem because it's just a pain. And we're going to split Footman at our base again. Prowler in there to smash that safe pilot. So annoying. But things are going all right so far. If Pyromancer can take out that Griffin Rider for us, which is good. Couple of Footmen down to do the tanking for us. Hopefully keep the Pyromancer alive for just long enough to take out them sneaky bandits. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. If we can keep hold of that meeting stone in the middle, let's get rid of that safe pilot. Hopefully, I don't agree with that play at all. Oh, that Footman is down, which is just staying in range of that chest, so we've not lost that. And hopefully that that Quillbore, along with the Batrider, can take out both of those bandits, and we do get that chest. We've got that central meeting stone. We've got 2 minutes to go. And that is looking good for us. So the plan from this stage then will be to play our Chimera off to the right to get the belt that Kobold has just nicked. But we didn't have enough gold in hand, I don't think, to do that. So we're going to try again. Not worried about that save pallet on the left. Save pallet, go away. Just getting on my nerves. So I played a Quillbore there to tank for the Chimera, because Chimera is the one who's going to do the damage for the boss. And Chimera did manage to hang around for long enough to get hold of one of those belts. So that is really, really good for us. We'll play Murk-Eye in the back, and we'll play a Prowler so we can get some of those additional minis spawning. Try and keep hold of that middle meeting stone. Get those chests. We've now got a Prowler with the belt on, and a Chimera with the belt on. My dogs are going absolutely mental. I'll be back in a moment. Right, I've done a bit of a rewind. Not sure where we got to. Postman has been more stuff for my wife. Chimera chipping away, doing a great job. Chimera basically solos this boss for you. We've got a second Chimera coming down. That's going to be the end of that with a minute to go. Thanks very much. See you later. Next boss. And this is this next boss. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Hate this boss. Alrighty then. So in this one, what I want to do at the start is I normally just chill out, just relax, just see what's going on, because sometimes the AI drops all the minis coming down the middle, sometimes a bit left, bit right, bit of split and everything. So this time, oh wow, we've gone all in on the left. So Pyromancer is going to do an amazing job of cleaning up all of that. Prowler coming down to tank for the Pyromancer, and because we play Pyromancer in the middle lane, we'll also be able to assist with cleaning up that Harvest Golem. So in this one, it's a bit of a... I find it's a bit of a balance, really, between being patient, but then also there does become a point where you think, balls to it, I'm going in. So as is traditional in this one, the AI will be dropping minis kind of all over the place, just plucking gold out of absolute thin air. I don't really know what's going on. So I played the Chimera on the right. I thought, do you know what, I'm going in. If you're going to drop a Mountaineer in the middle, I'm going to go for the right tower. In doing that, I played the Chimera and a Quillball. My Quillball was too late. Chimera got targeted and died, and we didn't take that tower. We're not really in a position to contest the chests on the bridge because we're going to have both the siege towers raining rockets down on us, which is obviously not going to be great. But we're going to use footmen as much as we can to take out all of this. And then, lo and behold, we've got a Mountaineer and a Bear and a Harvest Golem on the bridge. And then all of a sudden, there's another Mountaineer and a Darkspear Trollblade on the left. Because that's just the way that it goes. But Chimera is going to do a great job of cleaning up a lot of that, all that splash damage, all that chain damage there. And Prowler hopefully is going to do some work for us now and try and keep that Chimera a little bit protected, possibly. So Chimera's splash there, doing a great job of chaining through all that. There was some Spiderlings played behind that siege tower. They all got absolutely melted, and that is the end of that. So finally we got one of the towers, and that means that we should be able to have access to that gold on the left, which is going to be incredibly important because yet again we're going up against a Mountaineer, a Griffin Rider and a Harvest Golem. This map, honestly, just get me out of here. Get me out of here. So, hopefully Paramount's going to take out that Griffin Rider, which she does. Amazing. And hopefully the Siege Tower on the left is going to be able to fend for itself against those Spiderlings. And we've got a bit of a push going on the right to try and take that Siege Tower, which I think we're going to do a pretty good job of because Prowler is great, but Chimera is even better. And now we can start actually winning some of those, or start competing for some of those chests in the middle. So the ideal push at this stage of the game will be Footman out wide, left or right, Chimera out wide on the opposite side, Quillbore into tank to turn that boss around so we're not getting that big frontal smacked in our face. And that'll be the ideal, but we'll see. We'll see if we're able to execute that because obviously playing your Footman then your Chimera is pretty expensive. So things do need to align perfectly for us. So Murk-Eye and the rest of the gang are sprinting across the bridge, and that frontal from the boss just cleans out all of that push completely. So Chimera heading down the right-hand side. We dropped a Quillbore behind, turn the boss around. Chimera is going to get loads of damage for us. Keep on mining the gold. This one is all about the economy, all about winning the gold war. Played a Prowler in to distract, but still gets the frontal shot off from the boss, but we get it wrapped up there. So all in all, you've got to be steady, you've got to be patient, but at a time you do have to think, sack it. It's all or nothing, I'm going in. Next boss, please. Right, here we go then. I say it before and I'll say it again. This is about being patient, not trying to collect every single light bulb, and split your footmen in the back, or split them regardless in front of your tower, behind your tower, whatever, but split them. You'll just have so much coverage of this map, and just by being patient will be enough for you on this one. Kobold mining is obviously going to be super important, but we're just going to steadily chip away at this one. So Murk-Eye will come in actually pretty useful on this one because Murk-Eye will be able to spawn extra units onto the map left and right, and Murk-Eye coming in clutch. Then if Murk-Eye kills that mage, then that'll be absolutely amazing. Well done to you, Murk-Eye, and we've cycled back round to another Kobold. I'm not sure about that save pilot, Chief. Anyway, that's worked out. How did that work out? Did we get frontaled by the boss? Did we get smacked? Anyway, Prowler's come down. Prowler's taken 1 bulb, 2 bulbs, and a charge onto the 3rd. Well done, Prowler. Kobold's still chipping away. We've got plenty of gold. And in this situation, just split your footman in the back. Split the footman in the back. That is the main play. There's not we don't need to do too much more than that. So we played Murk-Eye and we played a Bat Rider so we can get some of those extra mini spawning, and that gives us some ranged coverage on the right hand side with them footmen. Kobold in, chipping away. That Morton Giant has got no chance. That'll be the end of you. Paramount's are coming down to take out the safe pilot. and we've got a decent amount of coverage on the left and the right. More split footmen. So we're going to hopefully, yes, distract that brute. Footman chipping away. Got a really itchy tongue. Is that even a thing? Anyway, if we can kill all that's on the right, possibly we're going to get a Prowler in there, maybe. Oh, we're just going to set up a Murk-Eye out wide. Murk-Eye out wide, get a Kobold coming down, get some additional minis spawning, and just basically just accept that we can't get all of the minis. There's no problem with that, because we're winning all the minis, all the light bulbs, because we're winning so many of the light bulbs anyway, and we have done nothing particularly spectacular in this one, but we're only a handful of bulbs, a handful of little bombs away from having this one sewn up. So that's going to be really, really good for us. Again, Murk-Eye off to the right. I don't need to, you know, accidentally get Murk-Eye blasted by the save pilot. Just play Murk-Eye out wide, and that will be the end of that. So if you do use this deck and have some success, please let me know how you get on in the comments. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, then do please consider getting subscribed for more content like this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.